Welcome to the Stockarcade. This video is a short presentation of Pubmatic, a recent addition to our portfolio. We will introduce the company and what they do, have a look at their financials, and explain why we are long Pubmatic, also taking in consideration some risk factors involved with the investment. Pubmatic was founded in 2006 and operates in the advertising technology space with its Pubmatic sell-side platform, which runs real-time programmatic advertising transactions. Its CEO is Rajiv Goel, a co-founder of the company. Prior to Pubmatic, he co-founded ChipShot.com, a leading online retailer of custom-built golf equipment, where he served as vice president of technology. At ChipShot, Rajiv also led product management and development, helping grow the company into a $30 million business. Pubmatic has its headquarters in Redwood City, California, several locations around the globe, including Europe and Asia Pacific, and 8 data centers worldwide. Pubmatic just recently went public by offering 2,655,000 shares of its Class A common stock, and the selling stockholders offered 3,245,000 shares of Class A common stock, for a total of 5,900,000 shares of Class A common stock. The company has not received any proceeds from the sale of shares by the selling stockholder. Proceeds received from the IPO were approximately $45 million, which the company intends to use primarily for working capital and other general corporate purposes. The common stock saw its debut on the Nasdaq on December 9, 2020. The IPO was priced at $20 per share, valuing the company at just under $1 billion. However, the stock price soon rose by about 50%. What is SSP? A sell-side platform, also known as supply-side platform or yield optimization platform, connects the publishers to relevant advertisers. Publishers use it to sell, manage, and optimize the ad inventory on their websites in an automated and effective way. The SSPs will help the publishers to monetize the display ads, video ads, and native ads on their websites and mobile apps. On the other hand, advertisers and agencies will profit from a higher return on investment given the lower cost of advertising. Here's a short but easy to understand explanation by Pubmatic's Director of Ad Solutions APAC about programmatic advertising.
More effectively. To start off with, Tash, can you tell us what is programmatic advertising?
Sure. In a nutshell, programmatic advertising is the automated buying and selling of online advertising. With programmatic, the entire process of buying and selling ads is done in real time, with advertisers placing their bids on a specific audience simultaneously, with the highest bidder among them winning the impression. So, for example, if the person in question who's about to look at an ad is a woman with children, and I'm Huggies as an advertiser, I would be bidding higher than, say, a men's shaver brand. Of all the bids that we see in the ecosystem that come through, the highest bid will win. So the more valuable the audience, the higher the bid. And the interesting thing about this is that it all happens in a fraction of a second. Think of it a little bit like the advancement of the stock exchange, from traders going in and waving bits of paper and shouting down the phone to the automation in which they run today. Programmatic has breathed a new life into online advertising, bringing with it the ability to combine multiple layers of data and optimize on these in real time. It's all really boils down to automation and efficiency.
When we talk about real time, could you tell us what is real-time bidding?
Sure. Real-time bidding refers to the buying and selling of online ad impressions through real-time auctions. So these auctions occur in the time it takes a web page to load. So if you go onto any web page that you normally do on a daily basis, in those couple of seconds it takes for everything to load, that's when all this decisioning happens. So an ad impression loads in the web's browser, and then information the page it is on and information about the user who is actually viewing the ad is passed to a technology platform. which is an SSP, which is what Pubmatic is. That platform auctions it off to the advertiser willing to pay the highest price for it. The winner's ad is then loaded into the web page nearly instantly. So think of it in a similar way to eBay, in the sense that there is a product that people want to buy. In this case, it's an ad in front of a specific user, and they enter into a bidding war in order to win the product. And then obviously, when it comes down to it, the highest bidder wins.
The company has not released any financials as a public company yet. However, according to their IPO prospectus, Pubmatic has achieved significant revenue scale with $99.3 million in revenue in 2018 and $113.9 million in 2019, representing a growth rate of 15%. For the 9 months ended September 30, 2019 and 2020, the company's revenue was $79.5 million and $92.5 million respectively, representing a growth rate of 16%. The company has also achieved profitability while growing their business rapidly. The company generated net income of $2.5 million and adjusted EBITDA of $14 million in the 9 months ended September 30, 2019, and net income of $7.8 million and adjusted EBITDA of $23.4 million in the 9 months ended September 30, 2020. It is also worth noting that Pubmatic generated net cash provided by operating activities of $15.7 million for the 9 months ended September 30 and 2020, respectively. In fact, according to the IPO prospectus, it was the company's 6th straight year of achieving positive net cash provided by operating activities, which is quite impressive. The cash balance as of September 30, 2020, was $40.6 million. Total assets $240 million. And $131.9 million in total liabilities. Why we are long Pubmatic. First and foremost, we are bullish on the ad tech sector in general, especially with regards to OTT advertising. OTT advertising is delivered to viewers over the internet through streaming video services and devices such as Roku, smart or connected TVs. An annual study into UK media habits suggested that adults' time spent on subscription streaming services doubled during April 2020. COVID-19 related lockdowns probably played a role in the surge of streaming media usage. However, we believe that the shift from traditional cable TV to streaming services will nonetheless see acceleration in the coming years. According to the investor presentation of Pubmatic, the company expects a 10% compound annual growth rate through 2024 in global digital ad spend. Pubmatic has achieved strong gross margins. For the 9 months ended September 30, 2020 and the year ended December 31, 2019, gross margin was 68% and 68%, respectively. The adjusted EBITDA margin was 25% and 20%, and operating cash flow margin was 17% and 31%. For the 9 months ended September 30, 2020, Pubmatic derived approximately 69% of their revenue from Americas-based publishers. We like the fact that the company is focusing on expanding outside the United States and expects to increase the proportion of revenue from non-US geographies in the future. A definite plus is that the company is founder-led. Co-founder Rajiv Goel, CEO. Founder Amar Goel, Chief Growth Officer and Chairman. Co-founder Meha Kumar, President of Engineering. Pubmatic competes with SSPs like Magnite and smaller private SSPs in markets around the world, as well as divisions of larger companies like Google. It is worth to note that Laura Martin, analyst at Needham, recently named Magnite its top pick for 2021, and compared it to the successful story of The Trade Desk. We believe that once Pubmatic starts reporting as a public company, it will attract the attention of analysts, which will point to conclusions similar to what Needham expects from Magnite. Thank you for watching our videos. Please support the channel by subscribing and hit the like button. And do not forget to activate the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as we upload a new video. We appreciate your support for the channel and it will motivate us to post more videos. Please let us know in the comments section what your view is on Pubmatic. Any input is highly appreciated.